Failure. Something we've all experienced at some point in our lives. But there's a difference between people when they experience failure. Most of us would rather hide our failures and keep it to ourselves. I feel like that's what most people's mindset is. And rightfully so, because why would you want other people to know that you failed? Especially when you told them that you weren't going to. If you're watching this, you're probably someone who's in that boat. Just like how I was, and I still am sometimes. To be honest, it's come to a point where the word failure is like a trigger word for people. It's something we've all been taught to avoid or fear. But what if I told you that failing out loud is the key to growth? It's so easy to let pride get in the way of what we want to do. We convince ourselves that failing in front of others could be the worst possible thing that we could do on earth, especially when the closest people to you are watching, whether it be friends, family, or whoever else. Failing out loud could be one of the most powerful things that you could do. Every successful person that you know has failed, often publicly. The real challenge isn't avoiding failure. It's being able to fail, get up, and keep going. That's the real challenge. These moments of what you guys call failure, remember, they don't define you, they refine you. That's a bar. They show us what we need to improve on, they show us where we need to grow, and they remind us that perfection is not the goal, progress is. So now you're probably wondering, alright bro, is this guy gonna tell us how to overcome that or not? And the answer is no. This is where the video ends. I'm playing, but I am going to tell you guys what is currently working for me. It starts with shifting your perspective. When I shifted my perspective, I started thinking about it like this. By me being too scared to fail out loud now, I'm being selfish to my future self and the potential that I know I have. You're letting the pride of you failing out loud get in the way of what you could accomplish in the future. Instead of seeing failure as something to be ashamed of, see it as a stepping stone. Failing out loud isn't about recklessness. It's about having courage enough to fail. It's about owning your journey, your mistakes and all. It's about showing up even when you know you're not perfect. Whenever I used to post a video on TikTok or YouTube and it didn't get as many views as I wanted it to, I used to think that I failed. And then I would go into the same rabbit hole of, why am I doing this? This is not for me. What's the point? That's when I shifted the way I thought and understood that, first off, everything in life does not come easy, especially if you want it to turn out good. Secondly, understand that your journey is different than anybody else's. Don't fall into that social media trap. Your journey is what makes you unique, all right? So stick to yours. And third, every misstep is an opportunity for you to come back stronger than you were before. And remember, the people who truly matter in your life aren't the ones who are waiting for you to fail. They're the ones cheering you on no matter what. Because in the end, it's not about never failing. It's about never letting the fear of failure hold you back. Hey, you never know. You might just surprise yourself. So do yourself a favor, go and take that leap of faith, let go of that pride, and don't be afraid to fail out loud. Main message, shift your perspective and live up to the potential that you know you have. Hopefully this hit home to somebody. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, and one other thing. I hope this video encourages you to fail.